we got the slate now, right? Opening night, national television, all the games on Christmas or whatever, right? We've seen it all now. So the reigning champs, let's get back to them. The Knicks opening their season against LeBron and the Sixers. Dave, what do you expect the atmosphere to be like at MSG?
It's going to be like Game 4 of the NBA Finals when they made that incredible comeback. And it was electric within the walls of that arena, the world's best arena. And you have the most intriguing team as their opponent. The Sixers would have been intriguing had they just traded for Jaylen Brown, but you throw in LeBron James. It's going to be must-see TV, and it's going to be where I'm going to be. I'm going to be there for that opening night game.
Can I come with you?
No, please, come on.
Can we just put my schedule just for that
Yeah,
day?
let's do it.
Wasn't there like a little subplot of if the Knicks didn't win, LeBron potentially could have gone there,
Rich
right?
Paul said it.
So
right.
to me, that's even more wild, the fact that this is a team that he could have seen himself on, but instead he's on the Sixers, and I just feel like we're underselling the energy because they're going to have rings for the players. I'm sure that everyone courtside is going to have rings as well.
Yes.
Mariska Hargitay, John Turturro, Matt Joe,
The whole SVU
Ben
crew.
Stiller, the
Yes.
entire crew of SVU has rings. But to me, this is great. This is how you start the season. You want to see the biggest matchups, and that's it right there. The biggest players and the biggest teams in the most magical arena.
While competing internationally, Jokic did an interview in his native language, and he intimated that he would be signing an extension with the Nuggets next summer. But the fact of the matter is, he did not sign with them this summer. And so this is a paramount season for them to prove as an organization that you can still be the best player in the world and have a chance to contend for a championship. If they have a season where they go off the rails or they don't appear to be one of the best teams in the West, he can make money a lot of places, right? That has to make him recalculate things if they don't get back to the level they were 3 years ago when they won the chip.
But that hasn't happened yet. So when the league kicks off on October 20th, what, Mr. Spears, is the one game that you're going to want to see?
Come on now, we know what it is. It's the champs, the Knicks, against New Yorker LeBron James and the Sixers.
New Yorker LeBron James.
In Madison Square Garden. Good luck, Sixers fans, getting tickets to this. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. This is the first time they've raised the banner since 1973.
That price
Every
to get
celeb is going to be in the building that you could think of. And, you know, for LeBron and the Sixers, they got a chance to dare to dream, too. Try to get their first championship since 1983. So MSG is going to be the place to be.
I feel you. I mean, look, the Eastern Conference has taken a lot of the headlines in the last few weeks with LeBron, with Boston, with Jaylen Brown also. Let's not forget that maybe the two best teams are in the Western Conference with San Antonio and OKC. That matchup is the one that I want to see on opening night.
Which city, though?
Put it in San Antonio. They won. You gotta. They gotta have
go
home
in San
court.
Antonio.
I want as many games as this as possible. They went 7. I want it more. I want them on opening night.
You want that opening night, not Christmas? Yeah,
I want it opening night. I want, because there's so many questions I want right out the gate. I want to see how Chet responds to everybody talking about him getting his lunch money took by Wemby. I want to see what J-Dub comes back with. He was hurt. I want to see what De'Aaron Fox does when he comes back. Everybody's talking about how his finals were. The Spurs are now the hunted. They were the surprise last year. I want to see how these two teams come out the gate.
I love them both, but I'm going to double down on Mark's pick because I just think that when LeBron came back to Cleveland the first time, or I guess the second time I should say, he said this is going to be one of the biggest sporting events ever. The spectacle of him returning to the Cavs. And guess what? They played the Knicks, and he lost. So now he has this final chapter of his career going to Madison Square Garden, his favorite place to play on ring night, and maybe get a chance to even up that opening night record. I mean, still it'll be 9-14 if he gets the win, but I think that's the most scintillating matchup.
Yeah, I like Mr. Spears. You recently reported that Ben Simmons has been working out down under in Australia and would like to make an NBA comeback. So where do things stand there?
Well, he does have an offer from a West team to come to training camp, non-guaranteed offer. I think he's hoping if he plays well in this camp with coaches like Kay Porn from the Wizards and other people with NBA ties at this camp, that perhaps it could lead to something else. Has a couple other teams that are interested, so I think maybe he'll have an option soon that he really likes.
What was that hand gesture? That was like 6'7".
Yeah, that too.
We'll see whether or not Ben Simmons will see him make a comeback here.
ESPN has another doubleheader on Thursday. The next day, on the 22nd, it's the Cavs, and they'll be in Philly for LeBron and the Sixers home opener at 7 Eastern, followed by Denver in OKC against the Thunder. So the Joker and Shea. For a while, it seemed like LeBron was going to return to Cleveland. So DDJ, when they go into Philly and face off, who will have more motivation that particular night?
It's got to be Cleveland. Last time we saw them, everybody was saying that they quit against the Knicks. Then you have an offseason where you feel like you're in pole position for LeBron James, and he chose Philadelphia over going back home to end his career. You show up and say, we're the team better than what we showed everybody at the end of that conference finals, and we can still win without LeBron James. This is for Cleveland to really reestablish themselves as being the second best team, at least in the East.
Here's a look at the 5 matchups taking place on ESPN and ABC throughout Christmas Day, starting at noon Eastern, with an NBA Finals rematch between the Spurs and the Knicks from MSG. So, DDJ, a lot to choose from there. What's the best matchup?
I'm going with the Finals rematch. Spurs-Knicks. I mean, 5 incredible games, probably the best 5-game series we've seen. And a Spurs team, I've never seen a team lose a series in 5 where they felt like they should have won all 5 games.
Yes.
Like, so they want their revenge on the Knicks. The Knicks are the hunted. The Spurs, in some aspects, are also the hunted as a team. Like last year, they were surprised. Now everybody is gunning for them. Wemby put up, 40 points in Christmas against this Knicks team a couple years ago. Like, this is going to be fireworks, and all these other games are good. One thing you know about me, I thrive on negativity a little bit, so I like that these two teams do not like each other.
Yes.
And I like all that.
Good for the sport.
I love this Finals rematch, but I got to look towards the game in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You know, LeBron's favorite indulgence, chocolate chip cookies, much like Santa. We never got to see Santa play one-on-one against one of the elves. We get LeBron versus Bronny on Christmas Day.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Worked it up for you. But that's going to be fun. It's going to be historic,
Yeah.
and LeBron's a showman. He's going to bring an extra flair returning to this stage in Los Angeles against his former franchise. It's going to be fun to see.
And it goes to say again, the history, potentially, we've never seen this in major sports, NFL, NHL, MLB, like a father taking on a son. But I actually want to go a little bit more macro because it's LeBron returning to Los Angeles, and this is Luka Doncic's squad. Yeah. And so I feel like the Lakers will want to show that, hey, we are good, we are competitive, we have built around Luka, and we are able to compete because there's expectations for the Philadelphia 76ers to have championship level type of performances. And so I think Luka, man, we talk about fireworks. This man will want to put on a show. He'll want to actually at home show that he is the guy that they are going to, build this new era around. So I'm excited for outside of the father-son, but more importantly, the actual game.
Yeah, and part of that's part of the X's and O's. This I want to see what kind of defense Walker Kessler. He's got to make up for a lot of that defense when you got Tyrese Maxey running rampant with Luka and Austin Reeves possibly guarding him.
It's not just Walker Kessler; it's the entire Lakers squad.
Yeah, they got to step up defensively.
But he's going to have to defend a lot back there. It's his
True,
point.
but I know. I guess what I'm saying is, like, we've got VJ Edgecombe, we've got Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, no, for sure.
That's
right.
meat.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Mike,
What's up, man?
welcome to Philadelphia.
Thank you. Very excited to be here.
It's your first week officially here in the city. I thought, what better way than to have a proper cheesesteak?
Let's do it, man.
You ready
I'm
for that?
excited. Very
All right, let's
excited.
go.
Let's go. How did the Jaylen Brown trade go down? What were the Celtics initially asking for?
Well, obviously Jalen's a huge piece to them, so, they were asking for a lot, and, I think we did give up a lot in this deal. Paul's still a really good player. We gave up some valuable picks, but, Jaylen Brown was, Finals MVP, second team All-NBA, one of the best players in the NBA, so, they were rightfully to ask for a lot.
So the wheels are in motion. You get Jaylen Brown. What kind of role did that move have in landing LeBron James?
Yeah. Without getting Jalen, I don't think we get LeBron. Obviously Jalen's one of the best players in the league, and to get him onto the roster with Tyrese, with VJ, with Joel, and then some of the free agents we got, obviously, before all this, it changed the game for us.
Take us through the entire LeBron process. You're on the phone with him. He's on the phone with Bob. He's on the phone with ownership.
Yeah, obviously after the Jalen trade, LeBron was still out there, and we just said, hey, let's try to put a full court press. Like everyone reach out, sell him on Philly. I think if he comes, he could be the missing piece, and we could be really good.
What was it like for you waiting? What was that process like?
It was exciting, nerve-wracking, because you're like, at some point it's like, man, just make a decision, but obviously we wanted to give him his space, which he rightfully so deserves, and obviously we're very, very excited that he chose us, and, if he waited as long as he could, but I'm just glad he's a 76er.
What was it like when you got the phone call?
I get a text from Rich, with our group chain, with our ownership, Tyrese and Bob, and he said, Sixers it is, congrats. And I was like, whoa, and it was a surreal moment. So a moment I'll definitely remember forever.
LeBron's role here in Philadelphia, what will that be on this team?
LeBron's a connector. That's the one thing about him. He fits every role you possibly can. He's going to elevate everyone in the whole building. I know that much.
How do you see Joel fitting in here with LeBron?
It's funny, when LeBron was maybe a possibility, I went back and watched some of the Olympic tape, with him and LeBron, and those two played pretty well together. So I think Joel, it's like we have so many different options. Any given night, anyone can be the guy. So I think once we get clicking and get gelling, it's gonna be fun to watch.
And by the way, the cheesesteaks,
We are here.
they're here. My man Joe What's up, guys?
All right.
I can't wait.
Yo.
And a pizza.
Oh, this is big time.
This is legit. It's just perfect.